If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Alright, we got some developments in the whole Drake CLB versus Kanye Donda battle or beef or whatever. We've seen the two go back and forth, a lot of speculations about whether Drake is waiting for Ye to drop, whether Ye is waiting for Drake to drop, if this will end in a sales battle or, anything like that. And today we actually got some more, information on this, because yesterday, for you at the point of watching this, Donda dropped. Like, the actual album dropped, and it's here. We can listen to it. And this, of course, gives this whole thing a whole nother perspective, because obviously now nobody is waiting for anyone anymore. But we did get some interesting news on CLB that I covered in a video 2 days ago, where he basically announced the release date for his new album, Certified Lover Boy, CLB. We've been talking about this for a while. In a ESPN Sports Center intro, where he cryptically showed like a cardboard sign that said CLB September 3rd, likely Drake subliminally hinting at the album dropping on that day because it is a Friday. And also later on, Complex, I think it was, announced this news, had like some headlines. Drake announces album release date for CLB, and Drake's Instagram account liked that post. And usually when artists like posts about their possible release date and stuff like that, it is usually true. So we can probably very surely say that CLB is dropping on September 3rd. But let's get, back to the way that this whole Donda versus CLB thing is playing out. Because I do think that that cryptic intro with like the cardboard sign is a, hint at him, throwing some shots at Kanye. I've read a comment recently under one of my videos that said that Drake does this because Kanye called himself the Joker back when, we had some leaked text messages where Pusha T joined like a group chat and Kanye called himself the Joker. And the Joker has a very similar scene where he cryptically, transforms like a message, like a broadcast in the Batman movie The Dark Knight. So Drake maybe, wanted to take shots at that. We don't know, but that would just seem plausible. Also, the fact that Drake is still not dropping the album, even though it's September now and it's going to drop in September, and he said he was going to drop it before the summer ends, which technically he still does, but as I said in a lot of past videos, to me this is not really the summer anymore. I think there were some problems with the album that he just didn't get cleared in time. Maybe he was waiting for Ye to drop, for him to drop, which would make more sense, but anyway he didn't. And I think that Kanye versus Drake battle did play a major role in the delay of CLB. And now that Donda dropped, maybe Drake's whole plan just got ruined. Now also what's very peculiar is that Donda dropped on a Sunday, which would kind of make sense since there is a lot of Christian themes on the record, so maybe that has to do with it. But let's not forget that all the listening parties were on Thursday, so Kanye was planning to release this after the listening party, which means on Thursday night, so basically on Friday. But Drake, announced CLB with this very weird intro mysterious cardboard message on a Friday. And maybe then Kanye realized, oh, if CLB is dropping September 3rd, so next Friday, then I want to drop it even earlier than that, so this Sunday. This would make sense. Maybe he wants to avoid a sales battle. Maybe he wants to even push a sales battle and get Drake to drop it even earlier or anything like that. What's also interesting is that we were originally supposed to get that Hurricane single with, which was so far titled 80 Degrees from those Yandhi leftovers, with The Weeknd and Lil Baby as the lead single for the record. We saw this track get singled out on Apple Music, so it was pretty much confirmed that it was going to drop as a single, but now the whole album just dropped without a lead single. And maybe Kanye still wanted to drag out this release a little bit, release that single maybe on September 3rd and then the album a week or two later. But now that Drake has announced that he's dropping earlier, or at least he's dropping at all, now Kanye kind of got cold feet and just wanted to drop the album right away. Now, of course, now we are not talking about a sales battle anymore, since Drake is not dropping until Friday, and then the new Billboard week of collecting streams and sales will start. So there won't really be like a battle between the two. Of course, people will still look at who sold more first week, but this is not like the 2007 situation with Kanye and 50 Cent where they release on the same day and, you know, they were battling who would sell more, which both of these artists, as I just laid out in, you know, just their actions over the past couple of, weeks. Also, Drake, you know, kind of posted a story on Instagram in his car, like laughing at Ye and stuff like that. Kanye posted Drake's location, like his address, his house, which is not private, it's public, but still, you know, I don't think everybody knew about it. Now everybody does. So that was all kind of a very petty back and forth. So in a way, it was all leading up to this battle of who was gonna drop first and if they were gonna drop on the same day. I was planning on making a video talking about what would happen if both of them dropped on the same day. A lot of y'all already, you know, made some predictions that Donda would sell about 600K and CLB about 800. Those were like the numbers, the rough numbers that I saw floating around out there in the comments, in the community, in the Discord. But now I guess we'll never know what the true battle was because Ye dropped. Kind of surprisingly on a Sunday, as I said, which is weird, but he did drop, so now we are just going to wait for Drake to see what else he does deliver on this. As I said, he dissed Kanye on that Betrayal track from Trippie Redd. It wasn't really a diss. I made a video about it. It was more like a little stab, a little, shot at him in the side, but it didn't really do much. Of course, people interpreted a lot more into that than it actually was. People are going to do that, and now people are also going to talk about, if whoever won this battle, but in reality, this was never really a battle. It was just two artists dropping in 2 different weeks who previously just, exchanged some shots, exchanged some friendly fire, I would say. So yeah, enjoy Donda because it's out now. And Drake, I guess, is dropping next week. I mean, we can still appreciate these 2 weeks for being, the release dates of Ye and Drake back to back. I don't think we've really fully grasped that and fully realized that. We got Ye in 1 week and Drake the next week. That is huge. Like, that is insane. Of course, it would have been a bigger thing if they dropped on the same day, but I guess Ye didn't want to do that. Or at least maybe UMG wasn't that, fond of going into a battle head-to-head with Drake because he's a heavy hitter when it comes to sales. I gotta tell y'all that. Look at the numbers he did first week with his past couple of records. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this. Drake and Ye, that sales battle that never really came to be. But we got Donda now. We're gonna get CLB next week, so at least we can appreciate this for the music and just, let's not care about all the other stuff going, on in the background with the sales and the commercial side of it. Let's just enjoy the music. That's my thoughts on this. I want to know what you think about this as well. What did you think of Donda now that it dropped? What do you think of the sales battle between Drake and Ye? Who do you think would sell more if they would have dropped on the same day? And let me know what you think about that CLB release date now scheduled for September 3rd. And do you think that is actually real? All of that, let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.